When we were complaining about this morning, it was really like they were crawling all over us.
They were crawling on us.
As we're sitting here, you'd have an ant crawling on your hand or on your
Cindy
headphones
doesn't even
or
want to
something.
come in the studio.
Yeah, well, she's going to have to realize what's behind her over there, and don't tip
Don't
over
get
the
too close
poison.
to the
You're
wall.
okay.
I forgot
They're down
that
this way.
Cindy was out there because I was so obsessed with the mountain of ants that are dying over here.
On line number 3, Juanita is upset that we're killing the ants. Juanita, what is your problem? Oh, that's not true. I'd be surprised, though. It's inhumane to be killing the ants.
Well, we did hear from somebody who said clove powder works, but we were not able to get clove powder this morning, and we were infested this morning, and I'm
It was
all
bad.
for doing everything.
Killing them? You're okay with killing them?
I'm okay with killing them. I prefer
There'll be
not
a sign
to use,
outside that says, you ant killers, we're terrible ant killers.
Well,
or something.
I would prefer to use something that's very environmentally friendly, and I
me
haven't
too.
done
Like
any
taro,
research, but
kills them right off the bat. Sucks them right
environmentally friendly,
in.
but
There
gets
are
rid of them.
hundreds on this photo. You got to see this photo on Facebook. There are hundreds now that are just clustered around this taro poison, which is almost like a syrup, and you put it on you just kind of pour it on the cardboard, and you put it down where the ants are coming in, and it has stopped them from climbing all over us. They're now climbing all over the poison. What a picture! Wow.
Hi,
Cindy Chan Phillips in from the Beef Council. Good morning.
Good morning. I battle with the ants at home on Sunday.
Yeah.
And so I'm the ant terminator in my house.
Yeah, and you have no problem with that, right?
No, just
Get rid
tough
of
it
'em.
up and get rid of it. I just use a wad of paper towel wet with paper and just wipe them all up and put them in a plastic bag so they won't crawl out. So.
I kill them. I find the best killer out there. It's taro, and I kill them and kill them. You have to. Because they'd gotten into our cupboard, and the problem is there was nothing. So you make sure all like if there's a peanut butter jar in there, you make sure it's all very cleaned up. But like syrup is the big one. You can never keep the syrup container, the pancake syrup. You can never keep that completely clean, or honey and stuff like that. And the kids put stuff back, and all of a sudden I'm like, listen. You can't. You either give me no empty soda cans. Everything has to be rinsed out. You have to be very careful. Otherwise, you attract these things, and it's bad.
The only thing I felt bad last night at my house is that a group of probably 100 ants about to lift a big piece of French fry. I mean, they were like, "Hey ho, are you ready?"
Working in
and
unison.
they were moving, and then
Yeah.
I wiped them all out. I felt so bad. They were about to get that back to the corner and have a big feast. And as a dietitian, I just hate that.
You had to take them
Getting
out.
food.
Well, the French fries are not good for them, though, right?
If it was a steak sandwich, she
Yeah.
would have let them eat it
Yeah,
first.
absolutely right. Andrew, I want to do a free money question of the day from the Hobica Law Firm, okay? So let's take caller number 7 right now at 7360186. Caller number 7, your chance to win $100, $200, or $300 in cash. Yeah, I got a goodie today, too. Good morning, Cindy. And I wanted to ask you, I know you're talking about an event that's going to be coming up, which is for the heart, the American Heart Association. But let's just talk. I'm always on a diet. I'm always, and you see, I'm not melting away. I'm by no means losing a lot of weight, but I'm trying. And I'm thinking about a new fad diet.
I'm listening.
Yeah, it's called the on one day, off the next diet.
Oh.
What do you think of that?
Is this a real thing?
Sure is. Yeah.
You sure you didn't
to me.
make it up?
You know when your friends come to you and they're like, "Hey, I've got a new diet for you." There's a message being sent. Do you think? Why else would you say that to somebody? If I was completely in shape and thin and trim, they wouldn't be saying, "Here, try this diet," would they?
Well, I guess it all depends on whether the diet works for you.
Well, we're going to find out.
There has been a really famous study looking at all the popular diets in the market.
They're junk.
No. Actually, the goal of the study was to see which diet produced the most amount of weight loss. And at the end, the
I read
conclusion,
this.
the finding was that it doesn't really matter what diet, is the diet that you can stick with.
Yeah.
That would help you lose weight.
And maintain. Look at Andrew. Look what he's done to himself.
And then, most important of all, you cannot separate what's on your plate from what's going on in your life as well. So your lifestyle can affect what we put on our plate.
It's interesting. They said that on one of those surveys done, and they rated all the diets, but Weight Watchers always comes in right on top.
That's true.
As a lifestyle, keep the weight off. You're not going to lose it too quickly, but you're going to lose it.
I think that's the key point.
Yeah,
You're not going to
yeah.
lose it too quickly, because if you lose it too quickly, we get into the metabolic challenge. that your body really think that you're starving. Guess what?
Right.
When your body thinks you're starving, your body kind of lower your metabolism.
Right.
Stores
Correct.
Well,
everything.
and here it is. You can't. It says you can't beat this diet. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine sent me a picture of himself eating a gigantic ice cream. Look at that. And he said you can't beat this diet. Well, you can't beat it every other day anyway. But even tomorrow, I can have. So on day number 1, eat whatever you want. Day number 2, you have a 100-calorie snack and a 400-calorie dinner.
That's it?
That's it.
The whole day?
The next day, you come back and eat whatever you want. So maybe you wanted a McDonald's double cheeseburger because they have that $5 pick-em thing going on right now. You could have that. You could have that.
But you're seeing the pattern here.
Yeah, I
hate
am.
to,
It's one day
throw-
good, one day bad. I like it.
Then you have the good and bad connotation of the diet. So
Yeah.
you're seeing that. That means that the day on is something that you really don't want to stick with. Then you can't wait to go to the day 2 when you want
Right.
to go back to whatever. So that
I don't think I
there's-
could ever live my life that way. But this is how we did it. That's how the cavemen did it. Because you'd
Oh,
have.
yeah.
I mean,
they would go to the store and buy 100-calorie snack packs. And,
So that was the caveman grunting. So what they would do though is that if they didn't have a good hunting day, you didn't eat, and then the next day you had a good hunting day, so they would just eat all of that deer.
But you have to think about what they were eating on a good hunting day. They were
Yeah.
eating meat. They were eating what they can hunt.
Yeah.
So that's has a very, very high staying power. It keeps you full,
Right.
keeps you satisfied.
Yeah, ours we have so much processed stuff, right? All right, we're going to talk about your event coming up. So sit
Yes.
tight. Who's on the line here, Andrew? Who are we talking to?
This is Francis in New Hartford.
Why do I not? Oh, I'm only getting half of your information. This is all screwed up
now?
here. No, don't do anything. Francis in New Hartford, it is. That's all I need to know. Francis, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Good,
Fine,
man.
thank you.
Good. Were you a Muhammad Ali fan at all?
Yes.
You were. All right. So this is where we're going to be. Do you remember, Francis, when Muhammad Ali's daughter fought at the Turning Stone?
Vaguely.
Yeah, that was a big event. Layla,
I was there.
Right? Layla, I was there too for
Yes.
that. That was big. Layla Ali was she won that fight, right?
she did.
That
yeah.
was one of the big first celebrity boxing moments that Turning Stone ever had.
Yeah.
It was really the beginning of it all there. Anyway, do you know that Muhammad Ali had 9 children? Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, it's true. I'm going to read off. All of their names in a second. But first, how much are we playing for? Listen in.
$100.
All right, for $100, Francis, let's win some money. I'm going to read off all of the kids' names, and it's going to be up to you to tell me which one isn't really Muhammad Ali's kid. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Layla, Rashida, Hannah, Assad, Raman, Miriam, Jamelia, Kalia, Muhammad Jr., and Maya. Which one isn't really Muhammad's kid?
That Messiah or something?
Assad, you're going to go with Assad?
Yes.
Anybody else on that?
I want to say
That was a really tough question. Raman is his brother. They were all relatives, but Raman is his brother. He had
Okay.
9 kids.
I was going to say Muhammad Jr. because
That's what I thought people would say. It's like that's too obvious.
nobody can have my name.
Yeah.
I'm Muhammad.
Kind of too obvious, right? But it was Muhammad Ali Jr., Maya, and of course Layla was the one that was the fighter. So Rahman, Rahman, Ali was Muhammad Ali's brother. I thought you might know that because he's been all over the news over this past weekend, speaking about watching his brother deteriorate with Parkinson's disease. Very sad. Anyway, we're going to give you, Francis, dinner for 2, and Andrew will hook you up, okay?
Thank you very much.
Sit tight. Come right back. We'll talk about this event for the American Heart Association. And I have some more audio on Muhammad Ali, which we'll leave you with this morning. It's really pretty good. 8:50 at WIBX.